wait for the new equipment coming.
I'm still waiting on that report.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
Everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage.
Master, goblins! Leave it to me. My magics are at your disposal. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! Might await us on the road ahead.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on...
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on? Needs be vigilant. 'Tis our first time battling such a foe. Prepare yourself. Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down. The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice. I hope I can count on you in a scrape. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above. There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it? Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care, Arisen.
The power of magic is replete.
It will be an honor to serve by your side.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
They can be most
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid. We're setting out.
Yes, Master.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid. We're setting out. Jump. We're setting out.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid. We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
What rotten luck! We've need of your aid against...
Goblins approach!
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
That's worth celebrating. You'll not live to regret this. That's it.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. VERNWORTH isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the Ox.
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
No? Very well. 'Tis your decision.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain this. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Deca of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Deca, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear? I must remain on my guard.
Got to focus. My head will roll if Wolf goes over.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
What to make of this?
I'll pop open the chest. These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
What can I throw? Throw in.
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of VERNWORTH.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Would seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray. As I informed you, should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace. But the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of VERNWORTH. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain.
I foresee naught but success on the path that lies ahead.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. I can guide you there if you wish.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every
This way, if you please.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Oh dear.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Look, yonder, toward the sea. I espy a distant shore, a land untraveled.
What awaits us there? I am burst in to find out.
"'Tis dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip."
Well, that wasn't a homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way. But maybe
So the fun begins again, eh, Arisen?
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Very well, if I must.
Douse the flame before it is too late. grant your weapon a magical boon.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist. Well done.
Over here!
How put an end to this bowmaster?
Flames smite our enemies.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. I can guide you there if you wish. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
I shall fly to your aid, Master.
Flight gives our foes frustrating mobility. It will be tricky to fell them without luring them into range.
No quarrel here.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
A fine display of skill.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Doubt the blade fought it too late. treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? The private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Right, just follow me.
I grant you roaring flame.
Hoi! Arisen! Over here! Surely you didn't think I'd abandon you? I could look upon this sky for all eternity. If it wasn't for the crook in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Your risen have been torched. Quick, douse the flames. Arisen, to me, I shall heal you. Wait a moment. I grant your weapon a magical boon. Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Good. We're here. This is just the sort of place that begs exploring.
We'd best be goblins approach!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I shall do as you say. You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. I mislike it here.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Foremost priority is to download this place. Smite our enemies.
My thanks. Where would I be without you, Arisen?
No mercy.
A common reward, frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Masterfully done!
Our combined might is beyond any foe. The Arisen has gone up in flames before my very eyes.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
That's that then.
I like that. We've more places to go, yes? Then let us be off. I shall guide us to our nearest destination. We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. It is not far from here. This way, if you please.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? My curative instincts are at your disposal. Wait a moment. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing.
You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Fear not, 'tis well in hand.
Douse the flames before 'tis too late. We are none of us alike in vocation.
It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what counts.
Oi, you there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Pray, lend us your aid.
We're in your debt.
Scatter the goblins! You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my... 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things... I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray...
I espy a treasure chest, but the path to it is unclear at present.
We must find a way over to it. It would be torture to leave it unclaimed.
The flicker of a shadow, the gleam of an eye, the echo of a foe. If we hone our senses, no foe shall escape us.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss. Full glad I am to see the sky again.
The air beneath the earth is stifling, to be sure.
'Tis as you say.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
It will be an honor to serve by your side.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. 'Twould be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. We would... make for Harv Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Why not was it not?
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every...
A long road lies ahead. 'Twould behoove us to employ an ox cart, if you'll pardon the expression.
It is no great shock to me.
Over here, if you please. This way, Master. Pray, follow me.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. Stay with me, Orison. Wait a moment. Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. It is not far from here. When it's hard, be sure to avoid open places. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint you. I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly. Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing.
A meager challenge if I ever saw one. This'll be over in moments.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. Onward. Our work is not yet done. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. We were to make for Harv Village. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Here we go again.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
I am well aware of it. Use these flames to smite our enemies. Magics are at your disposal. Halt, if you please.
This creature is hard as stone, making it ideal for tossing at our other foes.
That was hard won.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favor us.
Come, I'll lead the way.
What does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. You must cleanse yourself with that oil with haste.
Let us see what you're made of.
Letter